Woodwiss and welcome to the coverage of the 2016 Avon Tyres Formula Ford 1600 National Championship. Now you currently find me in the championship leading car of Irishman Niall Murray. He has had a fantastic run so far with wins in the last 4 races, including the doubleheader at Zandvoort in Holland. This weekend the championship moves to Rockingham Motor Speedway in Corby in Northamptonshire for 2 races which should be absolutely stellar. So I think without further ado, if I can get this done properly, let's go racing. So, as you can see, this is the man on pole position for the first race here at Rockingham. It's number 23, James Raven of Cliff Dempsey Racing, former Formula 4 Festival winner. He's one to watch out for, as is this man, the Finn Patrick Pasma, new to the championship this year, and he's been incredibly quick, second quickest in qualifying. Just behind me here also as well, Chase Owen, Team USA Scholarship driver in 3rd place as well. And also just behind me too is the brand new RFR Ralph Furman developed 2016 Formula 4 chassis. This is a car which has been developed specifically for Club Formula 4 racing, and it's performed really well in the hands of James Rowe in the blue and yellow car behind, and also Luke Williams too. Other cars are forming up here into the holding area, so before we get into the race, let's take you through the grid for race 1 here at the Avon Tyres Formula 4 1600 National Championship.
Thank you very much, Scott. And on pole position for this epic, brilliant Rockingham round, it is James Raven, Patrick Pasma, the young Finn, in 2nd, and then it's Chase Owen in 3rd place, Niall Murray lining up in 4th place. And then further down the grid, we've got Matt Cowley in 9th, Dave MacArthur in 10th, James Scott Murphy and Jamie Jardine in 11th and 12th. And we've got a capacity grid here at Rockingham for 2 brilliant races at the National Championship. We wait for the lights, they go out, and we go racing. It is a good start away from James Raven. On the right-hand side of your picture, Niall Murray on the left. He's going to try and sweep around into 1st place. Niall Murray started in 4th place. We're on board with Jack Wolfenden heading into lap number 1, heading down past turn 1 into Dean. Lots of lockups. Are we all going to get through this first turn cleanly? Almost, not quite. On board with Ian Wolfenden, as we've got Vincent J alongside us. He sweeps past us in the number 48. And both categories, the post-89 championship and the pre-90, both racing together on track, sometimes in the national championship. They have different races. They're all here together as one, racing in this race right now for points and honours. So out in front it is James Raven who's leading. Then it is Niall Murray in 2nd place. As we watch everybody stream through, that is David MacArthur on board with the Myers Co College car of Ian Wolfenden. 2 Wolfendens in this race, Ian and his son Jack Wolfenden. Ian waving by Jamie Jardine, championship leader in the pre-89 class. It looks like maybe Ian's got a bit of a problem. He's waving people through or getting past. We're looking at right now Daniel O'Byrne and Henry Chart as we head out back onto the start-finish straight. And this is epic stuff up at the front. It's Niall Murray, James Raven in 2nd position. Fighting, fighting, fighting is what it's all about here in this championship. Yellow flags though, someone's had an incident, no overtaking. Didn't see who went off, but there is yellow flags, green flags now. James Raven can resume his attack on the top. Niall Murray leading the championship coming into this round. There is Patrick Pasma, the brightly green and white coloured car. He's having a fantastic race so far this weekend at Rockingham. Former Carter from last year. And Pasma is really come good this year. He started in 2nd place in this race, and this is one of the rounds that he'll be certainly proud about. To go back on board with James Raven, chasing down Niall Murray, who's took the lead from 4th place from the 2nd row of the grid, past everybody. As we head down onto the school straight. Can Raven do anything, and what can he do? As we head down into the chicane and back onto, well, it's called the 4th turn, and now onto the start-finish straight once again. Can he get a toe but I'm sure that Niall Murray will be able to defend brilliantly. Lots of action all up and down the field as we look at number 15, Dave MacArthur, and James Rowe battling between each other. Dave sweeping into the lead, James Rowe in the brand new Ralph Furman chassis. It's James Scott Murphy and Henry Chart and Ian Wolfenden as well. Here he is, in fact, on board with the number 66 car, Myerscough College. This is one of our many on boards. These two fighting alongside each other, James Rowe and Ian Wolfenden's keeping a watching brief, just thinking, I'll just let them take each other out and I'll steam through. Daniel O'Byrne, the number 36 car. He's got Henry Chart behind him at the moment. Fantastic action here on the Avon Tyres Formula Ford 1600 National Championship here at Rockingham. And this is Henry Chart, and that is James Scott Murphy, along with Ian Wolfenden as well. On board with Ian right now. Everybody just being very sensible. This championship not really getting the TV coverage it rightly probably deserves to have, to be honest. Because, as you can see, there is some fantastic, brilliant action up and down all over the field, and it is just tremendous. It is one of the original and best single-seater formulas in the world, and we're lucky enough to be watching all the brilliant action as we watch Henry Chart and James Scott Murphy fighting each other, and Daniel O'Byrne is trying to go down the inside. Did he make the move? No, he probably kept the move, kept the position. With Ian Wolfenden. Excellent stuff. Excellent racing. It is still out up in front though. Niall Murray just about leading from James Raven. They're keeping each other honest. That's what's happening out front. As we're watching Ian Wolfenden. And here is that fight for first place. James Raven, second place in the Cliff Dempsey Road to Indy liveried machine, chasing down championship leader Niall Murray, the Irishman. He's going to make a move down the inside of the chicane, and Raven leads. Raven passes Murray for the lead of the race. Brilliant move. That was so clean, so wonderful. Amazing stuff. James Raven now takes the race lead. Niall Murray will surely not be happy about that. He will be biding his time, waiting to come back at him. But what, if anything, can he do? Through turn one, heading down into Dean. You won't get round the outside there, Niall, but he might get the switcheroo. Aye, side by side, what can they do? Up into Yankwood. It's still James Raven who manages to stay in front. Niall Murray, second place. And Chase Owen has caught them both. And Patrick Pasmer is up in there as well. He's in fourth place now. He started in second. So could Chase perhaps spoil these two parties? With James Raven in the lead, Niall Murray in second place, Chase Owen, young American from Texas, in third place, with Patrick Pasmer in fourth place. This is Nigel Thompson and Adam Quatermain fighting for 16th place at the moment. Lots of action up and down the field. Still out in front right now is James Raven. Got a bit of a train behind him. He's proving to be a bit of a cork in a bottle, perhaps. Drama, tension, mounting. You can almost sense something is about to happen, something big. But really, we'll have to keep our eyes on this, as Murray doesn't get the best exit from the final turn. Chase Owen all over the back of him. Will he be dangerous? Remember, Chase Owen doesn't have the experience here racing here at Rockingham. This might actually be his first ever time racing here. Patrick Pasma lives over here in this country. He was racing in karts up until last year. And this is his first season in car racing. Doing brilliant, starting Formula Ford National Championship race on the front row. He's currently in 4th place at the moment. He'll be, if he's sensible, he'll probably wait for the front two to squabble amongst themselves so he can take advantage, let's say. Oh! No wheel! That's Daniel O'Byrne! What's happened to his wheel? Well, did he make contact? We didn't see what happened. That was Daniel O'Byrne. He was in 10th place in this race. And, wow, that's a strange thing to happen. No wheel for Daniel O'Byrne. He would have pulled off to the side of the track. Will we get a safety car? That will make things very, very interesting. Didn't see what happened. I think it might have just flew off. A wheel flew off. Well, that's unconfirmed, but you saw what I did. He had no wheel, and wow. So anyway, we're watching Tom MacArthur, Matt Cowley, James Rowe. This is the fight for P6 at the moment. We're on lap 5, and there is a safety car. Safety car is now out to recover Daniel O'Byrne's stricken 3-wheeled machine. Well, that was one of the strangest things that I've seen. Maybe, I'm just guessing, maybe he made contact. Where's me wheel? He says. And that's just strange, because these cars are scrutinized and put together to the very highest safety standards, of course. And wheels do not just fly off. There's me wheel. Where have you been? It must be such a depressing sight for to go and pick your own wheel up. Daniel O'Byrne, better luck in race number 2, my friend. Yeah, so safety car for the... he'll be about as shocked as anybody, I suppose. If that wheel did just fly off, it'd be hard to... I don't know, maybe... We didn't see any contact, but still. So safety car here at Rockingham in the Avon Tyres Formula Ford 1600 National Championship. It's race 1 here at Rockingham, and leading the pack at the moment, it is James Raven from Niall Murray, Chase Owen, and then it's Patrick Pasma, who started this race in 2nd place. Brilliantly. Daniel O'Byrne just being recovered now. Safety car lights are out. That means we are about to go racing again. So will he back the pack up? And who will get a good start on the restart? Well, I can tell you that Niall Murray is no slouch on a restart. Neither is James Raven, but perhaps the unknown quantity is Chase Owen, because he's, to my knowledge, not raced here at this track before. And Patrick Pasma is relatively inexperienced in car racing. As we go again on board with James Raven, he puts the hammer down a little bit squiggly outside of the final turn. Onto the start-finish straight as we go green once again here at Rockingham. Pretty spread out, everybody getting a decent start. No dramas, it seems, for anybody as we head down into turn 2. This is Dean turn. Oh, a little lock-up for Raven. Murray will have noticed that. He'll be licking his lips in anticipation of a potential overtake, perhaps. Chase Owen just keeping it steady, holding it in 3rd place. Patrick Pasma doing what he can to stay on the back of this pack. This is Chris Middlehurst. Oh, getting a bump draft, it seems, from Tom MacArthur. And this is the fight for 6th place. Look at him go. This is interesting. Well, I said a safety car usually spices things up, and it certainly has done with these two. As out front again, it's still no change. Distances still relatively even. Nobody doing anything silly. We've still got another brilliant race to come after this one. James Raven leading Niall Murray from Chase Owen, and Patrick Pasma in 4th place. And then between 2. Between this pack, it's Chris Middlehurst and Tom MacArthur scrapping. We just saw a moment ago. So what will happen here? What will happen with the podium? That's the big question. And this fight is potentially representative of what might happen in the championship as well. Niall Murray has a bit of a lead in the championship as he's under pressure now from Chase Owen, the young American from Texas, in the zero car. Tyres squealing, you can hear it. I wonder if they made the corner. They probably did. James Raven slipping and sliding all over the place, and just remember, competitors racing in a weekend here use one set of tyres as well. So you've got one set of tyres for the entire weekend as well. So you've not only got to look after them, you've got to race with them as well. And that helps keep the budget down, it helps keep the costs down, and it helps what makes the Avon Tyres Formula Ford 1600 National Championship such a brilliantly competitive championship to race and be a part of under the BRSCC banner. Patrick Pasma closing up to Chase Owen through Tarzan onto the school straight now. It looks like maybe Niall Murray is just holding back. Maybe Niall now is perhaps proving to be a bit of a sticking point to Chase and Patrick. As James Raven breathes a sigh of relief as the second, third and fourth place guys all slowly behind them try to catch up. This is Chris Middlehurst and Tom MacArthur still fighting. Looks like Tom MacArthur's actually got ahead of Middlehurst now. So unseen by us, Chris Middlehurst down to 6th place. Well, he was in 5th and doing brilliantly, and behind him, that's James Rowe in the brand new Ralph Furman chassis. So these two enjoying a wonderful little scrap. I would have loved to have seen that pass, how it happened and what he did to get past him. We might even see a repeat of it here as he goes wide and Middlehurst tries to go up the inside. He makes the manoeuvre again and rejoins in 5th place with James Rowe catching the both of them. Oh, this is brilliant stuff. Tom MacArthur, Chris Middlehurst, a brilliant scrap for 5th place. And James Rowe will be saying, well, hang on a minute, guys, don't leave me out of it, I'm here as well. And further back, there's action aplenty as Tom MacArthur now fighting to get closer to Middlehurst. Through the chicane, into turn 4, the final turn, before they go back onto the start-finish straight. As we look at the leaders, once again, it is James Raven, seemingly out in front, not much of a gap. As he gets it slowed down to Dean turn, Niall Murray holding it steady in 2nd position, and Chase Owen under real pressure now from Patrick Pasma. They fight for 3rd place. No dramas, he's making it look so easy, James Raven. Has built up a bit of a gap and he's doing brilliantly. Look how he just takes those turns. It's almost like a rally car rather than a Formula Ford single-seater. And this is brilliant stuff. Yes, we definitely need to see more of this sort of racing, more of these single-seaters on TV. That's what we need. James Raven in the Cliff Dempsey racing car. I wouldn't say dominating. He can't afford to make any mistakes. A little lockup will put Niall Murray back in contention. And Niall Murray isn't one to let an open goal go unnoticed. Chase Owen, just had a quick look at him under increasing pressure from Patrick Pasma. Remember, he's quite quick round this turn, but he doesn't manage to do anything about it as Raven crosses the line to win the race. Niall Murray in 2nd place, Chase Owen in 3rd, and Patrick Pasma in 4th position. It's Tom MacArthur who will finish in 5th place. And then over the line, David MacArthur, as James Rowe was excluded from the race, and Patrick Pasmer said he was quick. He got the fastest lap in the race, as Raven, Murray, Owen is the top 3, and then Matt Cowley in 8th place. Michael Beaver winning the pre-90 class in 11th place overall in the race. And wow, what a race that was. The Avon Tyres Formula Ford National Championship at Rockingham. Race number 1 was brilliant. Let's go and get some interviews with Scott Woodwiss.
Mike, a great job in pre-90 to get the victory in your class. It must have been a fantastic race for you out there.
Yeah, it was pretty good actually. I got a good start, stuck to the back of the newer cars in front of me, the faster cars, and then just seemed to pull away from all the other pre-90s.
James, brilliant victory for you. Hard fought out there with the top 4 out there, but you managed to come out on the end. How was that?
Yeah, really good. Got a good start. Niall got a really good start. Managed to, he overtook me, and then I got him back a couple of laps later around the outside at turn 1, which was good. And then I was starting to pull away before the safety car, and then it came out, so that kind of hampered me, so I had to go again. And then a couple of laps from the end, I managed to just put a gap, so it was an easy last lap.
Niall, brilliant race for you for 2nd place. It was a pretty tough fight with the top 4 out there. How was it for you?
Yeah, we knew after yesterday this weekend was going to be damage limitations for the Van Diemen. The Rays and my gal just seemed to suit the track so much better, so we sort of hoped to be more or less the best of the rest and try and mix it with them. So obviously in qualifying I was half a second quicker than any other Van Diemen or anything, and we were happy with that. But yeah, the race was obviously even better. I wasn't really expecting to get second, to be honest, but obviously not going to complain.
Chase, great drive for 3rd place there for you. Fantastic podium. Pretty tricky out there with the top 4. It was pretty close stuff for you guys out there.
Yeah, it was. I knew during testing we had we were a bit ahead of the field, so I knew that there were going to be the top 3 to 4 of us would be pretty close in there. So I had a bit of a brake issue in that race. We're going to get that sorted, and so hopefully I can finish a little bit better than that.